Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls. Can't even quite remember. Let's get rid of this mouse cursor, shall we? Can't even quite remember where we were. I think had we just done the yeah. We'd just done ceaseless discharge, haven't we? With his absolute ridiculousness. What we're going to want to do here now is oh, we need to get some humanity on the go. We're gonna want to reverse our hollowing. There's going to be a event with an invader soon. Hopefully I don't die before then, but there's only one way to find out. Well, we shouldn't do, because there's like a bunch of Taurus demons, but I'm not gonna. I shouldn't really fight them until I get an item later on. So there's only a few guys, only a few guys between us and the invasion event. So now that all this lava's drained out here after fighting Captain Mr. Ridiculously Massive ceaseless discharge, we can now venture down this way and continue on towards Izalith. This is probably the most unfinished part of Dark Souls. It's like everything is just a few copy-paste enemies. Some of it looks alright, but yeah, you can blatantly tell, especially as we get further on into Izalith, that they just kind of run out of steam. Must have run out of time developing. But anyway, so over here we're going to see this item. No. Is that a Capra demon I see over there? You remember the thing that was a boss not too long ago? Oh. Going down a lot easier now. I don't know if they must have less HP than the boss, because they do go down really easy. Just a number of them over here. So we should get invaded sometime pretty soon, as we start to make our merry way down this stairway. I think maybe now, so if I run back, might be able to get behind the invader, potentially. Yeah, watch out for that hole in the side there. It hasn't happened yet. I think usually there's like a little loading thing that comes up in the top corner that lets you know that someone's on the way in to make life more interesting. Must be by now, surely. I didn't see a loading thing come up there. Here he comes. Might recognise this guy from earlier. Ow! Ow, Kirk! Ow! Wow! Wow! Kirk is really, really going for it. Let him attack, because we want to heal. Yeah, that's nice. Go on, Kirk. You show me who's boss. So that's the second time. The first time that guy invaded us was just before the what do you call it now? Gaping Dragon fight in the depths, and we will need to fight him once more. We're not too far away from that, to be honest. But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna mosey on down this way. So, ceaseless discharge, the last boss. If you remember, before I attacked him, before I picked up the armor set that was nearby to him, he wasn't aggroed on us at all. He was quite happy just to let us go about his day until we grabbed that bit of armor. So when we get past all these Capra demons, again, who used to be a boss not too long ago, We'll read the description on that armor and see if that gives us any clues as to why it pissed him off so much for us to grab it. Bad Capra Demon. Next. Hello? Are you gonna jump? No. Oh, and that's a lot of damage. I wanted to do a jump there, but why can't I do a jump? Maybe I didn't have the stamina for it. Can't remember who comes first, the guy on the right or the guy on the left. No. Bad Capra Demon. Oh, we got him as he was attacking us, so I got some bonus damage. One hitting the Capra Demons, that's what we like. Oh, by the way, I don't think we've ever done this. You'll come across bloodstains in the world, and if you touch them, you get to see the ghost of someone who's just died. So he's just put a buff on his weapon, then gone to, and then looks like he's got one hit there. So maybe he was fighting an invader, or maybe he was just low on health when he buffed his weapon, which is not ideal. Now you get these stone fire guys. We're going to be seeing a lot of those stone fire guys. So many of them that you may think, maybe there's supposed to be more enemies in this area, but they didn't have time, so they just put a load of stone fire guys in here. Because they don't really have to animate them at all. And then we get massive armoured millipede dude, who it's not really that safe to attack because he just sideswipes you the whole time. We don't seem to have any arrows. What's happening? Large arrows. Let's try the large arrows. We're not doing much damage to him there. So I think we're gonna have to try. Here he comes. Can't remember there ever being a good opening to fight this guy, to be honest. No, we seem to get away with it there by standing right close to the rock, actually. Oh, hello. Okay, so 2 strong R2s and an arrow did it for him. Pick up this here soul. Looks like we've got enough to level up. What we're going to do? Maybe a little bit more vitality and knock strength up to 30. Why ever not? Let's do that. Okay. So. Because we've rested, obviously this stone fire guy is going to be back. Oh, hello. You got 2 more stonefire guys, and if you look over there, Taurus demon, eh? Drag these guys one at a time. Yeah, oh, we're going to check out the ammo, won't we? I will forget to do everything all the time. That is just the way of things. Right, so as long as we haven't angered Mr. Taurus Demon, we can do that here. Should be okay. So, Famous last words, but hey. So what have we got? We've got too much armor. It's not the tattered one. No, it's a gold hem set, I believe. Here we go. So gold hem. So like I say, this was before we fought Ceaseless Discharge when he was passive to us, and then we picked this up, and then he wasn't. So won by the witch Quailana of Izalith, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos. She wore this gold-hemmed black cloak before even the age of fire, and it offers strong resistance versus fire, poison, and other perils. So it seems he got angry when we stole Quailana's armor, or in fact, it's quite a cool set. Is that we might even equip it. It's got good resistances and stuff as well. Gold hand. Oh, nice! It's just the next one up. What's the gold-hemmed hood like? Yeah, badass, man. Whoop whoop. And then yeah, so maybe some relation to. Ow! I did not time that roll very well. Nor that roll. Let's just back up a wee jot here, shall we? Oh, I'm not doing very well at all here. Just gonna block with the shield. Good, that staggered him, because otherwise I was in trouble. That's a better roll. And he's gone. I've got one of these guys here. He's not really worth tangoing with. Can't remember the item over there. If I can't remember it, it's probably going to be something important, so let's go get it. Hello, sir. No? Nice roll. Stagger. Is it 2 hits? It certainly is. Excellent. And hello, sir. This is dangerous fighting this guy on here, even if you're putting out a lot of damage, as we are. It's just the chance of getting knocked off the edge is reasonably high. And another thing that's dangerous is this here hallway. It doesn't look it, does it? But there's one. And there's another 2. Okay. Was it worth it? Yes, it was. Large flame ember. Yes, it is a very important item. So that has let us do some more powerful, get some more powerful flame weapons. Okay. Okay. Danger o'clock over here. Ow. It may be just worth homeward boning, to be honest, because it feels like such a hassle to deal with these guys, and these guys are actually facing it like the better way, if you will. Yeah, you want to stay away from that. Homeward bone or chance a run? Homeward bone or chance a run? Let's try to run. Okay, that worked out okay. And, oh, that just worked out okay. Excellent. For once, chancing the run worked out alright. It's usually a terrible idea on Dark Souls to chance anything, really. Okay. So yeah, why was Ceaseless Discharge getting angry when we stole this? Must know the... Is it Quailana, was it? I believe there's another Kappa over here. So yeah, that's another really cool thing about this game. So even though a lot of these enemies are just copy pasted like bosses from earlier, it's amazing how once you know the enemy's attacks, all of a sudden they become not so ridiculous. Right. I'm just contemplating on whether or not I want to do something. I think the answer is actually no, not for this playthrough. So on the other side of that door in there is a certain sunlight-loving bro. And if you level up enough in the, or give enough humanity to the Daughters of Chaos Covenant, I think it's 30 humanity, which we don't have right now anyway. We'd have to farm for it. Then you can open that door, and that'll lead you to a rather unique item. But it is also an item that Solaire is looking for, and if you find it, he goes a little bit nuts, and I think if he does find it, that means you can't summon in for the last boss, which is unfortunate because we want to summon Solaire in for the last boss. So anyway, moving swiftly on, let's try, and do we have a shield that's good for magic? I believe we have the crash shield, don't we? Yeah, okay, let's use that. Or is it fire that I need to be wary of this? No, I think crash shield is good. We've still got this ring on for no apparent reason whatsoever. Change it to Chloranthy, generally a good idea for our build. And yeah, let's go fight the boss. You may recognise this guy. Oh, what is he going to do? I can't see what he's going to do. Whoa! Magic attack, run! Magic attack, run! Oh dear. One more time on that one. Lovely, thank you. I love how the music cut out there. There was somewhere in that backing track, in that music track, there was someone going absolutely nuts on a harpsichord, and it really made it obvious when the rest of the song cut out there. So he drops us the Demon's Catalyst, and like I say, you may recognise him as a copy-pasted boss that we've already fought twice. So, oh, hello guys. We fought him the first time. He was the first boss in the game, but he didn't have any magic attack. And then the second time was when we went back to that area in the game and fell through the floor, and then he was the same, but he had the magic attack. And this time we fought him, and he was the same, and but had the magic attack, and he was also had his fire attack, and he was a lot more aggressive. So, and he had that jump back, which is the most dangerous thing, because when he does the jump back, then he can follow up with his quick magic attack, which is just lethal. I was a little bit early to run back in there. Whoa. And Izzy's dating to join us. Yep, hello. And onwards up here should unlock us a nice little shortcut. Yes, so you remember this area where our good old friend Quailana is, or one of the Quays. Yeah, okay, that one. Not in great health, Spider Lady. So let's rest up, and in fact, let's not rest up. Let's go back down and rest up at the other bonfire. Just don't want to respawn all those fire dudes. That's the way back to the arena. That's the way back to the stairs. Okay. But yeah, so that... oh, in fact, do we need to send that up? Or do we want to use it? I don't know if it automatically comes up when you're up there or not, or what, but just to be on the safe side. I forget these things. I'm gonna change back to our. In fact, have we got a shield that's really good against fire? 70 against fire. That's good. That's also 70 against fire, but not 100 damage. 72 against fire, spider shield, 60. I mean, 60 is not too bad anyway. And I do like this shield a lot. It's 90 against fire, but it's a wee bit on the heavy side. Yeah, let's just stick with the old boulder. So, in regards to like NPC quests and things like that, there's quite a lot of them, and I think it's impossible to get everything in one playthrough. It's definitely difficult to get the vast majority of it in one playthrough without running backwards and forwards all over the place. So, like it says in the description, this is just going to be a casual playthrough. I'm not trying to 100% it or anything like that. I've gone for that in Dark Souls games in the past, and it's I know definitely 100% Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne, just because I had them on PS4, so I'm much more likely to 100% something that's on my PS4. Trophies are easier than I rarely look at Steam trophies. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. But the thing is, as soon as you start collecting everything, it turns like a however many hour walkthrough into a ridiculous numbers of hours walkthrough, and I'm not all about that life. I know there's loads of people that have done that already. I just want to have a nice casual run through Dark Souls and enjoy it. Not that it isn't fun to collect everything, but yeah. I'm going to heal up here. I'm going to see a familiar summon sign. For a familiar bro. I'm going to summon him in, and we're going to try and run to this boss fog as quick as possible. Because just on... Oh, I'll let this play. Okay, so I'm just going to say, just on the down low, if you summon someone in and then enter the boss fog before they're summoned, the boss, if you're fast enough, the boss won't have the HP buff for the second character that you've summoned in. So that's what we're aiming for there. That's why I was trying running as quick as possible. Right, are you going to jump or are you going to... What we want to do is try and cut his arm off if we can. We don't want Solaire to just die. We don't want Solaire to just die. Over here, man. Oh, he's going to drop down over here. God damn it. God damn it, Solaire. I'm trying to cut his arm off, basically. Oh, he's going to drop over here? He's not going to drop over here. Over here, Solaire. Come on. Come on, man. Don't go in the fire, Solaire. Oh, no. Not in the fire. Stay away from the fire, Solaire. Why? Why would you do this to yourself? And I'm missing everything. Oh, it's a right old royal shambles up in here. Yeah, that's it, Solaire, over here. Oh my days. I just can't hit him. And now we're in the fire, this could be death. Solaire's doing work though. I don't think I've hit this guy yet. Maybe a couple of arrows, but... And there he goes down. Solaire, man, what a bro. Oh my days. What a legend. And we should get a sunlight medal as well. Yeah, bro. So, from that boss, we got a new ring. I don't know why we've got these equipped. We have the orange charred ring, if I'm not mistaken. Reduces lava damage, and that's exactly what we want from this area. So now we can run around in the lava with reckless abandon and just have a jolly fun time. The lava will still destroy his equipment quite rapidly, but at least we'll have some health, which is quite nice. So I think, and we've got Celebro here as well. Wow, he's everywhere. What a guy. I think we'll leave it up here for this episode. I've had a few people advise us now that for YouTube algorithm purposes, and also just keep things as watchable as possible, try and go for some shorter videos. So I'm going to aim for about 30 minutes per episode. I may just record the next episode right now. You'll know if I'm wearing the same t-shirt, but hey. So thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed some more Dark Souls, a little bit of casual running about, fighting some bosses, and having some Solaire memes. And it's all good times, it's all good gravy. So have a good one, I'll catch you in a bit, and bye bye.